If you press the start button on your Whirlpool dryer and it will not turn on, let me show you what to check. So this is the Whirlpool dryer we're looking at today. And I'm going to show you what to check first. If you go to press the start button and it simply won't turn on, I have made a few other videos showing this issue. This is one of the issues that's very simple and quick to check. You're going to open this up and look for your door switch. On this specific model, the switch completely broke off, so I'm going to show you how to replace that. Here's another model that's made by Whirlpool as well, Mana. It should look like this. Here's the switch. If it clicks, most of the time it's good, but sometimes you'll push it and you won't hear it click, or it could be completely broken off like the other one, and that will make the dryer think that your door is open, and that's why it won't power on. So let me show you how to fix it. So you're gonna only need a few simple tools to replace this door switch. We're gonna either need a Phillips head screwdriver or Phillips head on a drill. And then I do like to use this type of scraper, 5-in-1, kind of like a paint scraper. And then also we're gonna need a replacement door switch. So the first thing we're gonna do is go ahead and pull up this lint trap here, just like that. And we're gonna remove these two Phillips head screws, 1 and 2. So we're gonna remove these two screws first. Make sure you don't drop them down in the lint trap like that, or I'm gonna have to get that out later. But make sure you don't drop them down like that. If you do drop it in like that, don't worry, you can just throw another Phillips head in. When you turn on the dryer, most likely it's gonna kick it out and throw that screw back out. So no worries, but that is a common thing that can happen, so just be careful. Now we're gonna go ahead and grab our 5-in-1 tool. We're just gonna pop this up on either side, just like that. Then we're gonna be able to simply lift the top up. And it is good to make sure your machine is always unplugged when you're doing any type of work like this. And then that shows us where the switch is, which is right here. So I've seen this happen on multiple machines. This one specifically just broke off. So when the door shuts, it's not connecting with any switch or anything like that. They'll also, like I said earlier, they just won't click when you push them in. So it could be a few different things. Also, another symptom of this is when you open up the dryer, if it continuously runs, the switch could be stuck as well. So it's either it won't turn on the machine, or it potentially continually runs even when you open the door. So now we're just gonna grab our 5-in-1. I'm just gonna stick it in there, and we're gonna pop that little wire loose there, just like that. And then we have two Phillips head screws right here. We're gonna go ahead and remove those two. So we're gonna grab our Phillips head, and then we're gonna remove these two next. And then that's gonna come loose, and then we can go ahead, and when that screw comes out, we're just gonna pull the switch. Now we have the screws all the way out, we're gonna pull that out. As you can see, this is broken, and now we're gonna go ahead and put the new one on. Here's our replacement door switch. I will have a link to this in the description if you need to order one. They're pretty cheap, so this would be something you could do yourself and save a lot of money instead of calling a service technician. So I'm gonna go ahead and show you how to put that back in. We're just gonna do the process in reverse. So we're gonna slide this down through that little hole there. We're gonna line up the screw holes, and then we're simply gonna screw it in from the bottom. So we got one screw in, now we're gonna put the second. As you can see, that's not broken. Now the door will make contact with this, and you can hear it click. We got the second screw in, so now as you can see, when you shut the door, it makes contact, and it pushes the switch in. Now we're gonna go ahead and connect the wires here. Now we have those two wires connected to the switch. Then we're gonna go ahead and button everything back up. We're gonna go ahead and close the top, simply push down each side, pop that into place. And then we're gonna put our two Phillips head screws back up here. Be careful not to drop the screws in here like we did earlier. All right, then we're gonna put our lint trap back in. Now we got the machine plugged in, so we're gonna turn it on and make sure everything works. As you can see, we do have the light on. Some machines don't have a light, but when you push the switch in, it should turn the light off. So that's how you know you do have it installed correctly. So we're gonna go ahead and turn on the machine and press start. As you can see, it did shoot that screw right out the back, right there. So if you do drop it in there, no big deal. Usually we'll just shoot it right out. Then we're gonna open this up. We can see everything's running, and your dryer should be good to go. If that wasn't your issue and your dryer's still not turning on, I will link my video down below that shows 5 reasons why the dryer may not be powering on. But if this did help you, if you want to like and subscribe, that'd be awesome. If you have any questions at all, leave me a comment down below and I'd be glad to help. Y'all have a good day.